found an app that increases your productivity and learnings. It's super useful and it's one of my favorite hacks. I'm referring to Blinkist.
Hey from the future, it's String. I'm about to throw some epic knowledge bombs and fried chicken at you. Get ready!
In this particular video, I'm going to be talking about a few things. I'm talking about how I use Blinkist and also some of my favorite features and some of the books that I love. So watch this video because there's also other bonuses like a competition, and also for the first 100 subscribers, there's a discount for you because it's a sponsored post, and I generally like to promote things that I generally use and think it's worthwhile. Hello Elon, I really fancy your truck that you went with your Cybertruck. So if you want to learn more about how Elon is thinking about or his book and his life, why not just read a 15-minute version of it using Blinkist? So Blinkist is great in terms of that it summarizes everything, a 400 book like this, into a 15-minute summary. So it's like a little snapshot, and they call it Blink, and you get a blink of the summaries of your clip notes or your bullet points of that book. And I use it as a way to effectively learn, increase my productivity, because I'm all about learning. I'm going to share books that I'm reading. Is the Stream book list for busy entrepreneurs, and what I think is useful, especially if you're running businesses and want to improve your marketing skill set. I'm just going to scroll through my books that I read. I really recommend that you check out Elon Musk, his inspirations. An oldie and a classic is the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, the Secrets of Power Negotiation, because I need to know how to negotiate. A good marketing one is it's not how good you are, it's how good you want to be. Persuasive copywriting is another good one. I recommend that you also read cultural things because you need to broaden your perspective and be inspired by other things as well. So don't focus all on business stuff. I recommend that you read The Bad Feminist. White Fragility is a good one to broaden your broader perspective compared to just a white narrative. And one of the reasons why I'm on social is to control my narrative, and that's why I'm always looking ways to develop my marketing skill sets and my communication skills as well, because it's a skill set that is worthwhile to have regardless if you work for yourself or work for others. If you want another habit book, check out Atomic Habits, like how Google works. Ben Horowitz is a well-known VC, and he talks about what you do is who you are. And it's also great for market research. My key market for the trusted voice is coaches, because I notice 9-to-5ers hate their jobs or find they're not satisfied with what they're doing. So I notice 9-to-5ers are hating their jobs, and they tend to be domain experts. So one of the easiest low-hanging fruits when they leave the corporate world or develop a side hustle is they get into coaching, consulting or coaching. But I think business coaching is a year-on trend that I notice an increase of uptakes, because it's more about giving and nurturing relationships and giving back and sharing that knowledge, skill sets. So I've been reading a lot about how coaches think, and one of them is Kim Morgan's The Coach Survival Guide. So Blinkist is a great tool for market research, especially if you know who your key markets are. From a feature perspective, because I'm all about apps, and Blinkist tracks all your highlighted moments. So here are some of my favorites that you should check out. In my library of highlights, brand integrity, a state you could only establish by building trust for your brand and working in accordance with the values communicated through your brand identity and image. So that's the book Marketing 3.0. So I love all these highlights moments. And the leader's duty is to remind everyone of the company's first principle, the value that defines its mission and purpose, which is really important because for me, my purpose is to increase creative vibes in the world. How to talk to anyone. People can spot a fake smile. See my fake smile? However, so let that grin grow slowly, as that will make it appear more personal and genuine. So that's how to talk to anyone. There's an audio version as well. And I really recommend doing that while you're in between things, especially if you're not reading. But I like reading and listening at the same time, especially when I'm doing things with my hands. The audio version is quite useful, and it helps that there are other, like, different narrators for different books as well. Because I value you as my Vogue community, I also value learning. I'm going to set up a competition where one winner gains access to Blinkist for the whole year. So if you're interested, if you're like an ultra learner and you love reading and you're an entrepreneur, enter this competition. There are 2 things you need to do. 1, subscribe to this channel. 2, enter your details in this link. And so I'm super excited to pick the winner in this time and this date. So are you ready to be a Blinkist reader? The other way of thinking about it in terms of price-wise, instead of buying 3 books, you could have access to Blinkist, which gives you access to 3,000 blinks. Price-wise, well, there is a cost to using Blinkist, but there is a 7-day free trial for you to use and see if it's to your taste and to your liking. And there's a cancellation, no worries policy. And for the first 100 subscribers, there is a 25% discount for you to utilize. So instead of paying about $9.99, it costs about $7-ish. So if I were you, I'd take advantage of this 25% off. It's kind of crazy that in the days of non-tech, we have books to read, and now we could read through our phone, and there's an app that effectively helps you increase your learning curve exponentially. So that's how I see Blinkist. For people who are super busy, that values learning and just wants to learn the keynotes and summaries, this is a great app for you. So what's cool about Blinkist is that everyone could use it. There are over 3,000 blinks and they're adding more to it. So I highly recommend it if you're like a busy person, you value learning. Traveling quite a lot, because that's what I do in between meetings, doing my makeup in the morning. It's a great way to effectively consume content and increase your knowledge in your head. And if you're new to this channel, like, subscribe, because all we go do is geek out and share cool things.